Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Yes, lovely people. Hope you're well and welcome to another Monday Night Live show. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like, people. We got some stuff to talk about. Transfer business, transfer bids are not from Liverpool. Only potential outgoings. Endo has had a bid rejected. Sepp Berg has had a bid rejected, and Liverpool are the only team in one of the top 5 leagues to not sign at least one player so far this summer. Man like Matt, bro, how are you doing?
I'm all right, bro. Just like just tired, bro.
Yeah,
bro, I'm tired. And this heat in the UK, especially today, I'm just tired. But other than that, though, all blessed, man.
I hear it. Matt, I want to take us back to Friday night / Saturday morning when we watched the Liverpool where we watched the Liverpool versus Real Betis match in Pittsburgh. And one of the themes of the first half that you were particularly saying was Endo's struggling here. Endo's not doing well. And then I thought, I wonder if it's just us being a bit harsh. I went on Twitter, and obviously Twitter's not the barometer. But I went on Twitter and everyone kind of echoed what we were saying. And there's sometimes no smoke without a fire. Endo was subject to an £11 million bid from Marseille. We rejected the bid quite a few weeks ago, apparently. But I think it's a bit telling that this news has come out today, or yesterday, should I say.
Yeah.
That to me suggests that the club are open to selling and kind of just want to put feelers out there as to how much we can get for Endo. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Endo was only valued at around 5 or 6 million last summer, and we actually paid 16 mil for him. So we went above and beyond his actual valuation by quite a bit to secure the deal. First and foremost, if we were to sell him, do you think we can recoup the 16 mil we actually purchased him for?
Here's the thing. So, bigger Endo, first of all. When we signed Endo, not a lot of people were happy, including myself, right? But I will say this. Endo has proved me wrong to an extent where he was better than what I thought he was going to be, although I still don't think he's good enough. His market value, like you said, or we bought him, shall I say, for, I think it's 20 million euros, 16 million pounds, right? Yeah. And I believe the bid for him is about 11.5 or whatever it is. I reckon if Liverpool get a bid around between 13 and 15 mil, I think Liverpool will let him go. Now, here's what I was thinking. We've all been worrying about like, are we going to get a DM? Are we going to stick a Endo? Is it going to be Basetic? Is it going to be Tyler Morton? Regardless of the players I just mentioned, and I kind of feel like what I saw is what I feel like a lot of us have seen already. Endo is good, but I do think that position there in the DM spot is somewhere where we can upgrade, and I think Slot sees that as well. And that's no shade on Endo. Liverpool releasing this news now, bro, as well. Like, it's like you said, it's no smoke of a fire. It's not a coincidence. Endo, in my opinion, I wouldn't say it's up for sale, but Liverpool were like, if we get a good enough bid, we will let him go. And I think that's somewhere where we want to strengthen. And I know Endo actually has a very, very good following in terms of, like, there are people that really, really love Endo, and rightly so. He's a Liverpool player. But, bro, I'm just keeping it a buck. We want to be the best again. We want to reclaim the throne, so to speak. Bro, the 1920 season feels like such a long time. I don't want to have a missed opportunity where sentimental value gets in the way as well. Because, bro, I've got nothing against Endo. Do you know what I'm saying? He's done nothing wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have more issue with someone, say, I'll give an example, Carvalho, maybe because of his attitude supposedly, especially when he went out on loan and things like that. But Endo's done nothing wrong, bro. But just from a quality standpoint, you could see that he was struggling. And remember, we're not doing that whole up and down, like everything's at 100 mile an hour, so to speak, even though that did work for us at, a lot of the times on the Jurgen Klopp. We're looking at now, as a DM, firstly, can you find pockets of space? Secondly, have you got ball retention? Thirdly, how good is your passing? Like, there's a lot of aspects now that I think Slot is looking for in that DM. And it showed so much, bro, that when Endo got taken off, when Jones got taken off, Trey, like,
had to do the heavy lifting.
Bro, Trey done all the heavy lifting and Trey stole the show. And remember, at halftime, I was like, in fact, 10 minutes in, I was like, this Trey guy is what he wants from the DM. Now, Trey, again, still got grown to his body, still kind of like slender and whatnot from a physicality point of view. But, bro, the way how Trey can, like, move once he gets pressure, so, like, his press resistance is very, very good. Not only that, his IQ is on the half turn. That's what Slot wants to see. And I don't think Endo can do that at the highest level that he wants to, bro. That's me being real. And Trey, sorry to cut you, I don't even know if Trey's even a natural 6. I don't know if he's an 8.
No, he's not. He's more of an 8/10.
That's what I was going to say, but imagine he trusted him there.
Based on that, I'll ask you and everyone in the comment section, does Endo fit within Slot's philosophy of play, in your opinion?
In my opinion, no. I don't think he does.
Because from a DM from Klopp's team effectively was you win the ball back and play it forward.
Yeah.
Especially with Endo. With Slot, it seems as though he wants the DM to be able to start play off potentially from goalkeeper and centre backs, but also be able to break up play and then distribute it pretty well.
Agreed.
For me, he only does one of those things really well, and that is winning the ball back. But even in the game against Betis, granted his first game in pre-season, he did look like he was struggling a bit.
And that's the problem with Endo. Like, I've always said, okay, I've got to be careful what I say. I don't want to Endo like fanboys to get annoyed. But you probably see that. One thing I will say, and I think the correct word I will say is limited. In my opinion, Endo is limited in terms of what he can do as a 6. And I feel like we need more, bro. And we know we need more. And what's so mad is this, bro. Again, no shade on Endo. 3-4 years ago, we were looking at a prime Fabinho. People need to remember what we used to have. And I know sometimes you can't get exactly the same, but those are the levels that Liverpool were at one point. Fabinho. And correct me if I'm wrong, Cal. I'm pretty sure you saw Fabinho as a top 3 DM in his prime when he was at Liverpool, even if it was for like 2.5 years.
It was him and Casemiro who are the best in the world, in my opinion. Because Rodri wasn't the player he was.
No, he wasn't.
That he is now.
So you go from that to Endo. And I understand that because it's like saying, look at Mane, look at Diaz. There's obviously a mad disparity there. It doesn't always happen. You can't always just replicate what you had before. But what I'm saying is, bro, we were so used to Flacco. And then not only that, bro, we thought we were going to get Caicedo or Elavio, maybe someone else. Endo walks in. Not many people know about him unless you really, really watch Stuttgart or you watch the Japanese national team.
Yeah.
And I just got to keep it a buck, bro. That Endo signing for me, and I'm trying not to be disrespectful. I hope I'm being respectful as possible. For me, it was I want to say a bit of a panic buy, if I'm being honest, bro. It was almost like, hear what I'm going to say. Schmatker's there. Klopp's best friend. Can you get me a DM? We don't need someone crazy right now. Maybe we'll leave that down the line. At this point, I don't think Klopp is thinking about leaving. So it's like we kind of need a stopgap. Like, get me someone good, but it don't have to be amazing. As long as they can kind of do what I need them to do kind of thing. And I think that's what Endo was. Because I'll be real, Cal. As much as we can have a go maybe at Jurgen Klopp, surely Klopp didn't look at Endo and go, that is the best DM that we can get. Because if that was the case, he never would have went for Caicedo or Lavia in the first place.
Klopp technically didn't go for Caicedo. That was Billy Hogan, though.
All right, Lavia then.
Yeah, and even the Lavia one, I'll be honest with you, I kind of don't know if I think we wanted Lavia, but we were only willing to go to a certain point for Lavia. I don't think we were willing to just go overboard for him. I don't think it was like that for Lavia. Hence why I don't think we went high and why there was so much negotiation. I even still remember Klopp wanted to keep Fabinho, he wanted to keep Henderson, and he wanted to keep Milner.
Do you know what's so funny? I see the chat. Everyone's like, "Match is off." I'm not after Endo, bro. People in the chat.
But if you remember, it wasn't even Smacker, bro, that suggested Endo. Klopp told Smack to effectively go and get Endo. Klopp had tried to sign Endo a few years before. So this is a player that Klopp was familiar with and Klopp wanted at the club. So I don't necessarily think it was a panic buy.
Do you know the reason why I said it is because even though I know what you're saying, because let's say Billy Hogan, but then again, all right, here's how I saw it. Billy Hogan was leading the deal for the Caicedo, like a bit like how the directors and whatnot had to take over with the Van Dijk deal when we scuppered it. I think it was at that time.
It was Edwards. It was Edwards.
No, it wasn't. It went above Edwards. Who's the guy above Edwards?
No, Edwards was the one that dealt with it, bro.
It wasn't, bro.
That dealt with Virgil.
It wasn't Edwards.
Are you sure?
100%. Chat, who was it? It was either... It might have been Tom Werner. I'm not even joking. Chat, who was it? It wasn't Edwards, though. Gordon. Mike Gordon. That's it. Mike Gordon. Thank you,
okay.
John. Mike Gordon. So Mike Gordon, remember, because Mike Gordon was like... I'm trying to forget all the where they are now in the order of the hierarchy, bro. But it was Mike Gordon that was the one that stepped in to get that deal done. Yeah, even Beijing, big up yourself, Beijing, as well, and big up, yeah. So it was Mike Gordon, yeah. Going back to the Caicedo thing, even if Billy Hogan was the one that took over the deal, it's not like Klopp didn't want Caicedo. It was more of a case that Liverpool didn't think they could get Caicedo and saw an opportunity thinking they might be able to go in and sneakily get him. And that's why when I say, like, it's so mad to go from Caicedo, no matter what you think of him, how successful he or unsuccessful has been at Chelsea, to go from Caicedo to Endo is such a big difference in profile, bro. That's the bit that baffles me more.
It's a big difference in everything.
Bro, the profile is completely different.
But these are the four players we signed last summer are the four players that the management team wanted. And Endo was one of them. So I can't sit here and say it was a panic buy. It might not have been the first choice, but as soon as we found out, look, Caicedo's off the table, how quickly did we wrap up Endo? We wrapped up Endo in no time.
I mean,
remember we were doing a stream when the news broke.
I feel like you're trying to draw me out here. Like, you just want me to say the most.
Me? No, I'm not.
You're doing your work. You're doing your best work right now. No. I see what you're trying to do.
No, I'm not. Do you know what? I'll pivot then. I'll pivot a little bit.
No. Let me ask you, because you thought the same as me.
Okay. Uno
you got. Did you get that shocking feeling, pause, in terms of you just didn't understand going from Caicedo and Lavia at one point to Endo? Because
do you not remember my reaction?
Oh, I do. I'm just trying to get you to remind the people of your reaction.
Yeah, bro, my stomach dropped.
Because can I be very, very honest? And maybe this is me just being a bit like silly or whatever. When I first heard the name Endo, I was like, I didn't even know who he was. That's me being genuinely honest, people.
Yeah.
You know me, people. I don't lie. There's no point in me lying. Say, oh, yeah. Man, store shook guard last season. I didn't know who he was. And that's maybe fool of me for not even knowing that obviously Japanese international. But I just remember sitting there thinking, who? And then, you start doing the due diligence. Man, checking the age. Okay, nationality. Okay, he's a DM. Okay, cool. You're looking at all the comparisons. You're thinking,
I remember this. That said,
I know,
fold
fam.
the club.
Yeah.
I remember Drifty wasn't on the show. Drifty called in and was laughing hysterically at what Liverpool had become.
Yeah, Drifty was going mad. This is why, and again, sometimes transfers will surprise you, and sometimes it turns out to be a good thing or a bad thing. I don't think Endo was a bad thing. I won't say it's bad because bad is like, oh, it was shocking. He let us down. He's not like, every time he played, we panic. It wasn't that. It was just a case of.
Oh, I'll be real, Matt.
Mm.
I was the first one to really say we need him in the team for balance.
You did, because you kept on saying, yeah, he'll be a better DM than McAllister. And I was like, and I'll be honest, I was like, I don't know if he could even do if he's better than McAllister at the 6. That's me being honest.
But I wasn't saying it because he was so great. I was saying it from a balance perspective. It was offsetting the team for me having McAllister in the 6 when he could do so much more. And you saw that when him and Endo were in the midfield together and McAllister was able to advance a bit more. That was the best period of our football.
Agreed. And I'll be honest with you.
And Endo was excellent.
Endo freed up McAllister for McAllister to do his best work. 100%.
Yeah. Endo was very good. Endo was very good for us.
I'll say Endo's is good. I'm just saying, no, because Carl, I feel like you're trying to appease the Endo crowd, right?
No, not even. I thought, all right, I'd say.
Whereas I know the people in the chat, they're already coming for me. They've got
you're
me,
right.
man.
You are right. He had a very good period.
Yeah. Because even when he came back from injury, it took him a while to kind of get back. Like,
I remember he found out how rough South London was at Crystal Palace, and it weren't. Yeah, he was good.
And the thing is, people think it's like I want to, like, it's not nice to even speak even a little bit negatively of players that play for your club. Like, I know sometimes people will say, Matt, you're harsh on Nunes and Diaz, whatever. I don't want to be harsh on them, but what I want to do to people is give you my honest opinion, because as much as I want them to succeed, if I think we can improve, whether it's them two or someone else, I'm gonna say it, because this is what we're about. This is what we're here to do. Some people won't say it because they're scared of the reaction and whatever. But me and Drift and Kyle, one thing, I hope you guys do appreciate is that we will say it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And listen, one thing we love about you guys is you guys literally are honest with us as well. You say, I think you're right, and I think you're wrong. Do you know what I mean? So
you guys are very honest with us.
100%. Love to each and every one of you in the chat, because one thing I do love about everyone is their honesty. Do you know what I'm saying?
I just want to read a quote from The Athletic. Says Liverpool aren't actively looking to move Endo on. The timing of the bid from Marseille, the lack of opportunities available in terms of recruiting a replacement, and the current needs of Arne Slot's squad contributed to the offer being turned down. One thing that really stands out there is the lack of opportunities, market opportunities available in terms of recruiting a replacement. That, Matt, says to me they haven't really found a DM that they really like, or they're willing to put their faith in players that we already have. Do you think that is true or not?
That can't be true. I'll tell you why. Here's why I think there's a bit of gamesmanship. If Liverpool was to sell Endo for, say, 12-30 mil, it weakens Liverpool's hand, because everyone knows we need DM and the prices will go up, as we already know. If Liverpool was somehow to get a replacement in first and then sell Endo, I think that's more of a possibility. And that's also why I think we've rejected the bid for Marseille. Liverpool also know that Marseille not the only club, From what the reports that I've read as well, I think probably from the same report, there's other clubs that are interested. And if that's the case, they probably feel comfortable that they're going to get maybe a couple more bids in. And if the bids in, I don't think need to be crazy. If Marseille bid 11, all it takes, in my opinion, someone 13, 14, if add-ons included, and I think Endo does go. But Liverpool have to secure the DM first, bro. Want to know why? If we go through that process again of showing our hand, so to speak, it's problems. Remember the midfield situation?
Yeah, of course I do, bro. I'll never forget.
All in one summer, everyone knew Liverpool after midfielders. We kind of got lucky with Soberslide because it was a buyout clause. So there was no negotiations with, you know what I mean? Not having to fight with other clubs. McAllister again, buyout clause. Julian Ward done his homework. Big up Julian Ward. Done his early groundwork to make sure that deal found the clause before any other top team. Because I'll be real, it still shocks me to this day. One, that we got McAllister because of how good he is, and I didn't realize how good he is. And two, other clubs, bro. I'm telling you, if Man City, Real Madrid, anybody knew that this guy was available for 30 mil, we would have been in problems. It's because we acted so early, bro. Before the season was done, we already had the deal lined up, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
yeah, putting the groundwork from early,
bro. So yeah.
A question for you and the chat.
There you go.
Would you actively look to sell Endo? So as of right now, we've got Endo, Bishetic, and Morton who could play as the 6. Would you sell Wataru Endo right now? If a bid of 15 to 70, let's say 15 mil came in, would you accept it and sell Endo?
No, only because, again, I'm sticking to my principles. We need to get the player in first. Let's say, for example, we got in, I don't know what a DM, but let's just say we get the DM in first. Would I be okay to let Endo go? Yes, I would. But we can't let Endo go now, knowing that the world would know we need a DM, bro. And then
the world already knows we need a DM.
No, but the thing is, it's gamesmanship, bro. Liverpool could be doing that, but right, we're gonna bat away bids from it. But privately, I think Endo probably knows, your game time might be limited. But if we sit here now and we sell, let's say we sell Endo now, bro, we've only got a month left of the window to go and negotiate with teams, knowing that Liverpool need a DM. We'll add number 15, and that's the thing, bro. We know who our owners are.
I think that's going to happen. I think that's going to happen regardless of Endo staying or going. I think teams know that.
I don't think teams know definitively. I think they might think, but I don't think definitively. And because we battered away the bid as well.
I think if Liverpool are putting in a bid for a DM at your team, I think Liverpool need a DM and they're willing to either limit Endo's game time or sell him. They're going to bump up the price.
No, you are right, but it's always best to get the player in first before letting go of the player when they
Agreed.
get rid of.
All right, so I'll switch the question then. Let's say we go and get a target that the club want. Would you then sell Endo?
Probably, because you've got Bishetic, who I do think needs a loan, but you've also got Tyler Morton. You got McAllister in an emergency that could play there. I think this whole notion of people will say Endo backup. Endo's not going to want to be a backup. We have to keep it apart. I don't think he's going to want to do that. If he wants to be the backup, fair play. But then I also feel like as well, we're doing that stockpiling thing, bro. I already feel the squad is kind of bloated. We've got too many of the same player. So we need to let go of players.
By Endo, though, to be fair.
No, that is true. But then you say you have faith in Tyler Morton. Do you think Tyler Morton could do Endo's job, bro?
You know, Mars, I think Tyler Morton's better than Endo. I got laughed out of the room for saying it last week.
So if that's the case, would it be the worst thing in the world if Endo was to leave and we said, I
think that Morton and Bishetic are better than Endo. I personally do. I think those players are both better.
Morton's naturally a DM, right?
Morton does 6 and 8. Same with Bishetic, to be fair. Both do 6
I was going to say they're the same.
The difference with Bishetic started as a centre back.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Bro, I'll be honest with you. I know people will say keep Endo, and all that, but if we've got Morton and we've got Bishetic and you got a new DM, why do we still need to keep Endo? When here's the thing, bro. The way how we're run, if we knew that, for example, Endo being there wasn't gonna like disrupt anything, or I don't know, like we'll run slightly differently. I hate to say this, but bit like a Chelsea where they just get players and then they sort things out afterwards, then cool, because no one really cares. But our structure is better, and I feel like our structure being better, even I can see it. The squad's bloated, bro. And I know we don't have many DMs in the club. We've only got one senior, and that's Endo. But you go and buy the new DM, and you got 2 youngsters that we have faith in. I don't think there's any harm in that. Because you look at Man City, other than Rodri, if Rodri was to get injured right now, I'm not wishing the injury on anybody, by the way. That's not my style. Let's say Rodri gets injured. Who played the 6?
They're screwed,
bro.
Yeah, they're screwed. I'd arguably say Arsenal. If everyone, Chelsea's a weird one because Lavia hasn't been fit for such a long time.
He hasn't.
Arsenal probably the only team that can really cope with that. Losing their main DM.
Probably.
Because they've got, saying that Partey's injury record isn't great either. So
yeah.
I'll be real with you, Matt. I would actually keep Endo. And I've said this, and I say this, and everyone should know how highly I rate Stefan Bichette. But before I say this, I would send Stefan out on a 6-month loan between 6 months and a year. And I'd keep Tyler Morton, I'd keep Endo, and I'd buy a new DM.
But I feel like that's in a perfect world, bro. The squad is too stacked, bro. Midfield-wise, isn't it?
I hear that, but we can actually physically afford to keep Endo because we got rid of Thiago.
My worry is, my worry is if you keep Endo and you buy another DM, all right, say percentage goes out alone and you got Tyler Morton. I'm worried Liverpool will look at that and go, yeah, we was going to buy 3 players, but we might just make it 2 now. Like the way how we are as a club, bro. All it takes is for someone to stay, and it just means that someone else can't arrive because that's just how Liverpool are. We're so prudent, bro. Like it kind of is jarring at times. Like that's why I want us to be a little bit more lax about the situation, but I don't see it any other way, bro. I'm seeing it as there's a reason why we haven't bought players. I reckon the club think the squad is so stacked, want to do further assessment. He's looking at it now, which is really frustrating. Obviously the US tour. Bro. You can't tell me midfield isn't stacked already.
No, midfield is stacked. In fact, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm midfield. Do you know what it is? And it's not even necessarily. Don't see there's quality there, but it's more quantity, bro. When you realize the amount of midfielders that we have, it's actually insane.
I'm gonna ask you right now. Forget about Tyler Morton, because I think that'd be the easy one to go to.
Mm-hmm.
If I said to you right now, you got to get rid of 2 centre midfielders at a Liverpool squad, who would they be? Not including Tyler Morton.
Endo and
say his name, Matt. I know you don't want to, but say his name.
No, I'm thinking right now.
Yeah.
I can only think of one, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, go on, say it.
No. Like I can only think of one player. I'd only get rid of one. Me personally, I'd only get rid of one of them. I wouldn't get rid of Curtis Jones. Wouldn't get rid of Harvey Elliott. Not McAllister. I wouldn't get rid of Sobo yet. I feel like that can change, though. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
If he has another season like this, unfortunately, I don't want to get rid of Gravenberch. Have I messed out anybody else?
Grabs the one for me.
You would get rid of Gravenberch?
If someone sat me down and said, look, Cal, you got to get rid of 2 centre midfielders. 2. Excluding Morton, because we've got to hang on to Morton for homegrown. Let's say that's the conversation behind the scenes. We've got to hang on to Morton for homegrown. Got to get rid of 2 centre midfielders. It's Endo and Gravenberch.
Bro, you'd actually get rid of Grav.
Nothing to do with his talent.
Bro, Gravenberch under this regime could be cooking because his style of play, in my opinion, will suit what we're doing.
Potentially.
Bro, can I be honest with you? This might be a crazy take. Gravenberch might have even had a better season than Soboslai, you know.
He didn't.
But do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Soboslai's first couple of months was so great that's why we think like that. But bro, other than that, he was garbage. And you know how much I rate Sobo. Sobo's my guy, bro. I wanted Sobo from like 3 years ago.
Yeah, same. He didn't have a better season than.
But I'll be honest, Gravenberch finished to the season compared to like Sobo was so bad. Like really bad.
No, I hear it. Grav didn't have a good season.
I'll be real, man. I think we're doing Gravenberch a real disservice here, man. I just got to keep it a buck because he was in and out the team when Sobo was playing. Like Sobo was playing week in, week out and was pulling up stinkers left, right, and center. You know.
Let me ask you,
stinkers, bro.
But is Gravenberch better than Jones? All in. I'm not just talking about natural talent. I'm talking about talent, intelligence, IQ, work rate, performances. He's not better than Jones right now, in my opinion.
Do you know what I will say though? He can be better than Jones. Because Jones
can be.
But do you know what it is? They're like that, but it's because Jones has been Liverpool longer. He understands what's needed in English football compared to Grav. Remember, Grav has just walked in to a new team. The thing is, I'll be honest. I could be so wrong here.
By the way, I'm not saying sell Grav this time. I'm saying if the talk behind the scenes is, as you're saying, the squad's so bloated, we've got so many midfielders, we need to get rid of 2 and bring 1 in. For me, Grav is the second weakest centre midfielder we have at the club at the moment, behind Endo.
All right, but here's the killer. Jones and Gravenberch are kind of similar in the profile of midfielder that they are, right? But I'd say Jones has more intensity in the way how he plays. But I also feel like Gravenberch makes the game easier or can make it easier. And Gravenberch, in my opinion, will make a better pass sometimes than Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones can complicate things at times, right?
Agreed.
But they're both, in a way, the same style of player, that left-sided 8, yeah? We only have 2 of them in the squad, in my opinion, because like those 2 are perfect for the left-sided 8, bro, in my opinion. Yeah? On the other side, you've got McAllister, and then you've got Harvey Elliott. And then on the DM spot, you've got Endo. And you got obviously by H. And have I missed out anyone else? Oh, Soboslai on the right side of the 8 as well. That's why I wouldn't get rid of one of them 2.
I think Sobo will play left-sided 8 or left-sided attacker this season coming along. I don't think he'll play right-sided 8. I think he'll be I think he'll have a lot
further
more
forward, basically.
Yeah, I think he'll just have a lot more freedom as well.
He needs to, because that's where he plays better. Look at him for his country, bro. They weren't using him like in the engine room, so to speak. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I hear what you're saying, but I don't agree with it. Like, I understand why you might say that, but I just feel like Grav gets a real bad rap, you know. I really do. And he's a talented footballer.
Give me one sec.
Yeah, cool, bro. But yeah, people, like, while we're waiting for Cal, like, I think Grav deserves another season. Like, I've seen way worse seasons than Gravenberch from quite a few players. Like, I don't think Gravenberch should be sacrificed at all in our midfield. Yeah, I agree.
By the way, I'm not saying I would sell Gravenberch. I just asked the question. If it was two centre midfielders, I think, because everyone, I think the first option would be Endo, right?
Yeah.
But as you said, the squad is bloated. The centre midfielders, it's bloated. There's a lot of centre midfielders in there.
Yeah.
Could potentially be a second player who might have to go to make space in Slot's eyes.
I just think as well that because we want to like Curtis Jones said, kill teams with possession. If that's what you want to do, Gravenberch is very good at ball retention, keep the ball. Like, he's very good at that, bro. just needs to be a bit more assertive at times and be a bit more aggressive. That's the only thing I think Grav lacks is sometimes his aggression. But I think we're going to get the best out of him this season. I really do, bro. Do you know what I mean? I hear little man in the background. But yeah, now people, Jones will definitely get injured. We already a man down. Rotted. I wouldn't get rid of Grav, but I hear what Cal's saying though. I hear what he's saying.
You know, it's weird. I make these comments and people really get annoyed over it when it's just hypotheticals. I kind of don't get it, man.
Bro, no, but
it's
mean,
crazy.
People get mad at me when I speak about Grav.
I never said I'd sell
Grav. Endo, sorry.
Yeah, I never said I'd sell Grav, but I just said if two have to go,
yeah,
like
it could be them two, innit?
Never once said Grav ain't got the potential to be amazing or anything. He has the potential, but as I've said, as of right now, he's our second weakest midfielder, in my opinion.
Gravenberch's younger than Curtis, isn't he? Is he 21, Grav?
Yeah, he's 21, yeah.
He's only 21. I thought it was older. Sorry, I thought it was 23. Curtis Jones is 23, isn't it? Jones 23. So Grav is actually one of our youngest midfielders then, isn't it?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, man. We can't sell Grav. I'm not having that, Cal. You better pick someone else, bro.
Who else? No one else can pick a name, though.
The squad's bloated. I don't know if we might have to.
Who else?
Get rid of an attacker. No, I'm joking. I'm not starting that. I'm not starting.
Yeah, let's
man said the squad's bloated. Let's get the midfield is pack up. Yeah, let's get rid of an attacker.
Let me ask you a final question before we move off the midfield situation. DM wise, being as realistic as possible, who would you like us to try and get? Who should be the number one target?
Bro.
Because if I'm going to be real with you, the DM market isn't as strong as it was a couple of years ago.
It's not the greatest. Who would be my... Can I be honest with you, bro? Right now, I'm in a place where I don't even know who my first choice is anymore. Like... All right, who could we realistically get? Alan Ferreira from Porto.
He doesn't move me.
I know. I'm just thinking of names. Zubimendi,
Manu Kone wants to leave.
Manu Kone. Yeah, someone said it. Kimmich, Edison. The thing is, Zubimendi, I don't think he's leaving Spain as well. As things stand. I don't know. Man. Liverpool might have to surprise me this one, Carl. You know my first choice was already. He's already gone to his new club, bro. And he's probably gonna cook out the place. So
who was that?
You already know he's at Brighton.
Oh, Matt Sweefer.
Yeah, bro. That was my DM that I wanted at Liverpool. I really
thought about Fofana from Monaco, for example.
He's more of an 8. He's more of a box to box, you know.
He is. Same with Edison from Atalanta as well.
Yeah, I don't see Edison as a 6, you know.
No, he's not. Wharton from Palace, I think he's excellent. The problem is his age.
His age, yeah, the profile in it. If that's the case,
he'd be a perfect person to come in if we still had a prime Fabinho, for example.
Yeah, but remember, I was saying we should have got Archie Gray from back. But we should have got Archie Gray if that was the case. If we wanted to go and get Wharton. Archie Gray is cold, you know.
Yeah, I know.
He's cold. I forgot about Andre from Fluminense, you know. You was never really sold on him, though, was you?
Nah, not as a DM.
Someone said Kevin Turan, bro. He's gone Juve, fam.
Yeah, he's gone Juve.
He's gone to his father's old team. Still,
Manu Kone, would you do it?
I ain't really seen much.
17 million
I
apparently.
ain't really seen much of Manu Kone this season.
Had a very good game, I believe, in the Olympics, from what I've been told.
Okay. So he's still about.
It's the
I
Olympics.
know. Someone reminded me in the chat of remember Rios from
Richard Rios, Colombia.
Yeah, Colombia.
I've never seen him play, so I can't say.
But I only literally saw him in the Copa America. That was it. He looked good, but I don't think that's enough of a sample size. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. What would you take Kimmich?
Not as a DM.
I hear you.
That's
so DM. Mad though that you're saying not as a DM, you know.
Whereas I feel like no,
I know why, but I feel like if this was like 3 years ago, you would have been like, bro, I don't care if Kimmich plays auxiliary striker, we're buying Kimmich. You wouldn't even care.
No. I'll be real with you. If Kimmich was coming in to play right back, I'm good with it. Yeah.
Nah, man in the chat said in the chat, so I said Emre Can.
I'll be honest, this is the player who's my first choice at the moment. Realistically, Zubamendi is my dream choice. This is the player who I'd like us.
Who's he play for again?
Sporting.
That's it. Yeah.
He took over from Ugarte and took over from Palhinha when Palhinha left as well.
Okay. I don't know much about him, so I can't really speak on him. So
he's good, man. He played. Remember, he scored. He was the one that scored the goal for Denmark against England as well.
Oh yeah, for real.
He's good, man. He's very good.
So would he be your second choice if you can't get Zubamendi?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be Zubamendi, him, then Ugarte.
Okay. I don't want Ugarte, bro.
I know you don't.
He's not good.
Ugarte is my third choice. Ugarte is my third.
Okay. Yeah. The pool. Nah, fam. The pool's not a DMG. The pool's at 8. Zubamendi, I think, he'll stay in Spain. He'll probably go Barca, most likely. Probably. Lee, such a troll, you know.
I know he is. He's trolling me yesterday as well.
Lee, you're such a troll, bro.
Trolling me yesterday.
This guy, bro, I swear down. I just see Lee, I'm like, what, brother?
He's the biggest troll about, literally and figuratively.
Yes,
literally and figuratively.
Man's 7'5", claiming like he's 5'11". Get out of here, bro. This guy, some Shaquille O'Neal brother, you know.
Yeah, Lee identifies as average height. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, average height. Yeah, 5'11", mate. Yeah. But no, do you know what that says, Denko? Even dare I say, whoever Liverpool get will probably surprise us. You know, the fact that like no one really can sit it categorically other than say Zubamendi, and obviously it's other DMs, but like I reckon if we do get a DM, it's gonna surprise us all. You know, bro. Well, and that could be a good thing.
I'm gonna ask you: will we get a DM? Yeah, that's what I thought. People, if you haven't already,
no, wait. No, do you know? I actually fit me well. I wouldn't have said yes up until I didn't see the Endo news. If I didn't see that Endo news break, I would have said, fam, we're going in with the exact same squad as last season, just a different manager. It's gonna get a bit rough still. Pause. But I think we might get a DM, you know, bro. Because the DM is crucial. The DM is so crucial to how Slot wants us to play, bro. I don't think it's just Endo. Big up David Lynch as well. I need to call you soon, bro. In one of his reports, if I'm not mistaken, Lynch mentioned from what he's led to believe, Endo isn't really in Slot's plans. So, bro, if he's not in Slot's plans, and he's already spoken about Trey, about how Trey needs to like develop physically and whatnot, and and we don't want to rush the kids. Surely we're gonna get a 6, Cal. What you don't think we're gonna get a 6?
If you were to say give a percentage on it, I'd say 30% we get one, 70% we don't.
That low, 30%.
We're not just going to buy a player for the sake of it.
No, but I think if someone wants Endo, we go. Surely we go and get a DM if Endo goes, bro.
The fact that we're sitting here saying Zubimendi's the dream, but Zubimendi's not leaving. Most people don't rate Ugarte. Most people don't rate Hudgman from Sporting, who I rate. Matt Sweefer's gone. Who else is there? Kone's not really a DM, even though he can play there. He's not really a DM.
Yeah.
Thuram's gone Juve. Florentino Luis ain't really been doing it. Paulinho's gone Bayern Munich. Edison's not really a 6. Who?
But just because we might not necessarily know the names of me, so that Liverpool won't go for a 6. And I'll tell you
No,
this as well.
I hear that, but
yeah.
when have we ever seen Edwards as someone who's just going to buy someone for the sake of it?
Because the manager, or should I say the head coach, has probably said it's vital. I reckon if Liverpool do any business this summer, it will be 2 positions, centre-back and DM. Would love to get the wide forward. I really would. But I reckon those... Bro, the way how we play... You have to have the 6 has to be on point. Centre back, no, but he wants centre back and attack. Centre back and attack. That's more. I'm going to add to what I already have already. I've got Virgil, I've got Ibu, I've got Konza, I've got Joey's an emergency, and then for the forwards, you've got Jota, Salah, Nunez, Diaz, Gakpo. That's just adding to what you have for your firepower and your defensive firepower, bro. In the 6. From when the reports are already coming out that he doesn't really trust Endo, there is no way on planet Earth I'm going to sit here and believe, yeah, we're just going to just go with what we have. Because why would you even let that report come out if that's the case? Or why are you letting journalists think that Endo isn't in your plans? Like, do you know what I mean? That hasn't happened for any other player so far.
But that's why you do it, though, because you let journalists leak it, and then if it doesn't come to fruition, then you just be like, well, it wasn't the club who said it was journalists. It's an opinion piece. We've not been linked,
bro,
seriously to any DM.
No, we have. Edison's been the most linked.
He's not DM, though.
No. In our eyes, it's not.
Let's be real. We only got linked to him after he had the sick game in the cup final.
No, bro. Look had contacts with Edison to see what a deal would look like. We do that with everybody. Remember, we are Monitor FC, bro.
No, I hear that, but we never did anything on Edison. Never spoke about it in a Monday Night Live. Never in a Kopish.
No, we did speak about Edison
after the cup final.
Yeah,
because that's how you get Liverpool fans. You look at a hot player. You make articles about it. You get your clickbait and you get your money from X.
Bro, I feel like you're trying to have a go at certain journalists.
No. God's honest, I wasn't. No, God's honest, I wasn't. But I'm gonna be real, mate. If I'm a business, if I'm a content creator on X and I just want to make money, and I want to run an account, the 3 fan bases I target are Man United, Arsenal, and Liverpool. Those are 3 fan bases I target.
I hear what you're saying. But
I'll eat well.
But so you don't think there's anything in the Edison thing at all? Like, I'm talking even if we inquire. Remember, when things get leaked that you inquire, people then jump the gun and think you're buying that player. But there's so many people who probably inquired about this summer. Some have been reported and some haven't. Remember,
who's saying we are? Who, if I'm not mistaken, Fabrizio is the only one saying we inquired about Edison, right?
No, the other journalists did pick up on it, but they said that it's still far wide of the mark. There's a deal there. So basically, Liverpool they're exploring to see what conditions it would take to get an Edison in. Because that's what we do a lot, bro. You have to remember, like, exploring is just something normal. If it gets leaked that, you looked at that deal, it just gets leaked. But this means you say you're going to get the player. Like, bro, I can't sit here in a world where the manager looks like he doesn't really trust the number 6.
But you're using logic, Matt. And I get it. In an ideal world, you're sitting there going, it doesn't seem like he fancies Endo playing in the 6. We needed a 6 before even this whole conversation came out about Endo, surely we're going to go and get number 6. But we've said this for years as Liverpool fans, though, regarding certain other positions. And we've been bitten on the arse with it. I'm sitting here saying, I'm not saying it's impossible to get a DM, but as of right now, on the 29th of July, knowing that we're still on pre-season tour, we come back and there's quite a quick turnaround between the end of the pre-season tour, our next friendly, and then the start of the season. For me, I wouldn't sit here and be surprised if we end the summer without signing the DM. I would be annoyed and frustrated, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I understand it,
because you asked me 2-3 weeks ago, I'd be like, it's a dead cert. We're going to get a DM. I just don't know which one. As of right now, Matt, I sit here and I tell you, I'm no ITK. I have no inside information. As you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't sign a DM.
Is it because you don't trust the club more so than... Because the reason I'm asking you that is because of this. You saw the Betis game. If you saw the Betis game, Slot saw the Betis game. Yeah, how long did Endo play, bro? If I'm not mistaken. Can you remember how long?
The first half, I just think.
Yeah? Bruv, we are just fans that love the club wholeheartedly. Us, even as fans and people in the chat, we're all fans. We're all the same, right? You don't have to be a coach or a tactician to look at. If someone just said to you, I need you to watch this tape and I need you to spot anything that looks irregular.
That is so.
No, bro. We have to go there. Anything that
you didn't have to phrase it like that, though.
All right, then let me rephrase it. Anything that you think can be improved on.
Anything that looks irregular, bro.
No, I'm only messing.
Matt, I'm not disagreeing with you.
But anything that you think you can improve on, bro. Slot would look at. You know when Trey came on? Do you know how different we looked when Trey was on?
I hear it, Matt. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying.
And again, people, I know I was messing when I said irregular. Obviously, remember it's pre-season, guys. You guys what I'm saying, but bro, Slot. There was already talk of Endo potentially going to struggle before Slot even arrived. We didn't even know the manager was.
I hear it, Matt. You're not wrong, bro. By the way, you're not wrong.
If I can see it and you can see it, and big at the chat. I know the chat are trying to be as respectful as possible, but I do think the chats can see what I see, but they don't want to sometimes say it. They don't be disrespectful, and I'm not being disrespectful. Remember, Endo wears the Liverpool shirt, so I'm always going to be as respectful as possible. And I want Endo to be the all-conquering DM. I just don't think he is one, and I think we can upgrade on him. And I know Arne Slot looks at that team and goes, defensively, we've got players there. Attacking-wise, we've got players there. In midfield, we've got players there. But you can't play his style of football, Cal, unfortunately, with a DM who we feel is limited. So for Liverpool to not do nothing, that'll be the biggest shock for me. Remember, we're not playing the same football. If this is Jurgen Klopp, I sit there and go, yeah, bro, we ain't getting no DM. He's Endo for life. Big up Jurgen each and every time. He wanted Endo, he's gonna stick with Endo. Because one thing about Jurgen Klopp, whether you like it or not, he is loyal to his players. And sometimes his loyalty has let him down, not because of him, but maybe because the players have let him down, the players he trusted, a la Naby Keita, who I trusted, but unfortunately injuries let him down and he let Liverpool down, so to speak. But bro, this is a new regime.
No, I don't disagree with anything you're saying.
So why can't you have the belief like me that we're gonna get a DM, bro?
You know why? Because I think they genuinely probably look at the market right now and they go, there are some good DMs out there, but there's no real DMs that really move us.
Oh, for God. So basically, we got to go to, and this is. I know what you're saying.
Because remember, they're not a. Edwards is not really a guy that's gonna buy stopgaps. Like, let's be real.
That's what I was gonna say.
He wants the real deal. Like, we saw it with Van Dijk, and again, that also comes down to how FSG operate the club as well. We can't just buy a £50 million player this season just to tie us over for one season until we get the big player that we want next summer. We can't do that, and then stockpile players. We can't do that. And I know people are sitting there going, "Cal's being negative," and where's the faith?
No, I don't think it's been negative.
I want a DM. I want a DM. But also, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say, yeah, I think we're going to get one, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I said it's 70%. But I think the 30% is that we will and the 70% is that we won't. Because they're not the way we run as a club, which is one of the things I dislike, is we will wait for the right player rather than spending now and then having to spend again potentially. We've seen it in the past, so I don't get what I'm saying is negative. Like, everyone's quick to call out FSG, but when I call it out, I'm being negative. I want a DM. I've wanted a DM since we had Fabinho, people. I've wanted a right winger since Salah was in 2019. I've wanted a left-footed centre-back since we lost Lovren. I'm not being negative. I'm looking at historical data from Liverpool Football Club and using it to present day. And the fact that we haven't got so much time left in the transfer window makes me worried. Genuinely makes me worried.
Bro, I don't know, man. All that hard work on the training ground, and it's just, I don't know. Let me not say it too much, because I feel like every time I speak about Endo, people think it's a disrespect for him. But yeah, man, we can't do all of that adaptation on the football pitch, and one of the key components is not what you need. And that's the thing. For any good meal that you want to make, you need to have the right ingredients. And if you don't have that right ingredients, it's not going to be what you want it to be.
Or you just make a different meal.
Yeah. And again, it goes back to my point. It just won't be what you want it to be.
The one thing I will say about Slot, I think he would be tactically flexible enough to work around not having a 6 if we had to.
I know, but do you know what that does though? As much as I would praise that, and that will be,
it puts extra pressure and unneeded pressure on the team.
Yeah, it really does, and it hampers. Because let's say the board, Edwards and Hughes are like, we know you want a 6, but none of these are needle movers. We feel like someone could be available next summer. You sit there and go, bruv, you're putting him under a lot of pressure because he hasn't got the 6 that he wants, or at least capable that he wants to do, and it just adds way more pressure on in his first season, bro. Like, if it's your first season, you want to make a good impression. Do you know what I mean? Not just to the fans, but to himself and to the board, to everybody.
I hear it.
Yeah. Little man just came in there. It's like, it's my time, big man.
Destroying stuff, but no.
yeah. Stone cold, you know. To see the break in the clock. I just walked in unannounced.
No reason, bro.
But no, bro, I'll be honest.
It's day 1 of the 6 weeks holiday, bro, and I'm struggling already.
No, you're struggling, bro. You see, today, flipping heck, the amount of times I had to say, Kyrie, man, leave it, man. Bro. Sure.
No, hold on, Matt, one sec. Robbie, don't do that, please.
I was going to say, I muted now. Cool. People, before we move on to the next topic, yeah, put a 1 in the chat if you think we're going to get a DM. Put a 2 in the chat if you think we're not going to get a DM. I just want to see how you guys are thinking. So 1 in the chat if you think we're going to get a DM, and 2 in the chat if you think we're not going to get a DM. I just want to see what you lot are thinking. What's the ratio looking like? Okay. Oh, I see quite a few 2s now. Oh, it's a bit of a mix, isn't it? Yeah, this is kind of 50-50, you know, I'll be real. Yeah, it's kind of, I just asked the chat.
Yeah,
I'm
going to do a poll.
Yeah, I was going to say a poll, you know. Yeah, big up Jamrock and Pinto as well. I just mentioned that. Any as well. Any 4X. Yeah, I know. Run a poll is easier. Yeah, do a poll. I know. Sorry, I don't know why I didn't even do a poll. I just off the bat, just wanted to see straight away your guys' mindsets. But obviously, we'll do a poll as well. I just want to see the mindsets of how you lot are thinking. Because I'll be real, people. Yeah. If we don't get a DM, and I know it sounds harsh on Endo again, but I just feel like the way how we want to play and what is needed, we're not going to go to the season as Endo as the starting DM again. And don't get me wrong, he's not crap. But someone's pointed out he's not crap. He's decent. Endo's decent. I just think we can. That's the one part that we can really improve on in the team.
Brother, I'd love to be wrong on this and be like, remember when you said it's only 30% chance? But again, no one can read. If I was to say, like, when Tchouaméni went to Real Madrid, everyone could be like, yeah, Tchouaméni's the guy. Or you had Basuma, you had a few midfielders, even a Declan Rice this season before in Arsenal. Remember, I was saying, go and spend the 80 million on him if you have to. And everyone was looking at me sideways saying 80 million on Rice. I was like, I know it's high, but it's the going rate now for a DM. Everyone realizes how important a DM is. There's no DM that really moves people in this window. There isn't.
You're right, there isn't. Which is why, I mean, the Tchouaméni one messes up, you know. All the signings we missed over the last 3 years, the Tchouaméni one's the worst one.
Like there is, like even Richard Rios, for example. Again, I can't sit here and say I know how he plays or anything, so I can't speak on his playing style or anything. But is he one that definitely moves the needle? Like he's not playing in a top league and he's not doing all of this and he's not doing all of that. He's 24 years old. Does he move the needle enough? Because we all looked at Tchouaméni, we said, yeah, he moves the needle.
Tchouaméni was.
Whether he plays next to Fabinho or he plays ahead of Fabinho, he moves the needle.
And you know what the rumor was, or the news was? It's not that we couldn't afford Tchouaméni, apparently. He just genuinely chose Real Madrid.
Chose Real Madrid, yeah. It was nothing.
And apparently, we would have got him for a little bit cheaper, reportedly. Yeah. But I don't think you understand. Real Madrid are a flipping arch nemesis for time now, you know. They just get on my nerves, bruv. You see, I'll say this. You see how we missed out on Bellingham? And I think Bellingham still class.
Camavinga, you missed out on Camavinga. Remember?
I know, but bro, I think Tchouaméni is the biggest mis-signing that we've had in the last 3 years, bro. Out of all the signings, Tchouaméni was more important than Bellingham, Camavinga, all of them. Tchouaméni was the end game DM for me anyway.
Yeah, I agree. And here's the thing.
Out of all the players.
There's a few people in the comments saying all the DMs that we mentioned are better than Morton and Endo. I'd probably say, yeah, you're right. But again, it's not us signing the players. And Michael Edwards doesn't usually seem to just sign for short term. He doesn't. We've seen it, guys. When it looked like we missed out on Virgil, like we waited until January. We saw Lovren flying through the air at Wembley because they weren't going to buy another centre-back just for the sake of it as a stopgap. When we needed a centre-back and it was Ibu that we wanted, what did we do? We waited a whole calendar year for Ibu effectively. Because they didn't see anyone else as viable. If they can get their first choice, but they have to wait, they'll wait. It's like, I don't get how this is me being negative. Like, the proof's there. The proof's actually there. Virgil waited for. Ibu, they waited for. Like, don't get me wrong, there's been other times where they've moved on. Like, Zielinski was the first choice, but they went and got Gini Wijnaldum.
Yeah.
Brandt was the first choice. Gertz was the first choice. They went and got Salah and Gertz respectively. Werner was the first choice. They went and got Jota. So I'm not saying this is why I'm saying it's not impossible. But realistically, even those solutions, like those alternatives, like they made sense, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Let's say the club are after. Let's say the club's after Zubimendi. This is you guys now. I rate this player. You guys don't. Let's say we're trying to get Zubimendi and Zubimendi just goes, you know what? Thank you so much for the interest you're showing and everything. I'm going to stay here for at least one more season and then go from there. The alternative is probably Ugarte. You guys don't want Ugarte. Are you automatically just going to say, let's get Ugarte now because we can't get Zubimendi? Some of you might say yes. I don't think Edwards and them lot are going to do that. I don't. They're going to look at it and go, Zubimendi and Ugarte, they ain't the same. No point in buying Ugarte for 40, 50 mil, and then we can't find someone
Yeah.
next year. We can't potentially get Zubimendi next year.
To be
It's
fair,
what we would do. I would do it.
Yeah.
I would do it. And I'd spend the money again next summer to try and get Zubimendi. I would do it.
Yeah.
But they don't work like that.
They would look for an alternative though, bro.
They probably would, but if they can't find an alternative, they ain't gonna just buy one.
Yeah, no, that's true. What I'm saying is one thing, from what it was led to believe, when they look for targets, they ain't just got the one, they've got like 4 to 5 of that profile of DM. And they look to see whether do you know what I mean?
Do they though? They didn't have that with Ibu or Virgil.
No,
or
but
Naby.
I think maybe they thought they were needle movers. I guess if you're a needle mover, they wouldn't even want an alternative.
But that's what I'm saying.
But these are
DM's a needle moving position. Fabinho was the first choice, and they got
it. Agreed. Here's the thing, bro. I don't know, man. I just find it kind of wild that, like, if they were to somehow spin it and go, we looked for a DM or whatever, we just couldn't find one. But there's always someone out there. There always is. It's just how highly do you rate them? Do you know what I mean? Because I'll be real, bro. Before we signed Fabinho, were people screaming for Fabinho at that moment before we signed him? Like, we weren't even linked to him. I'm trying to think.
I think people weren't screaming for him because it seemed as, from the outside looking in, it seemed like Man United were sure fit to get him. So I think the fan base kind of just moved on from him, and we're like,
I'm trying to think, was we looking as a fan base like Fabinho was definitely the guy?
No, I think as a fan base we all rated him, but we all, I think, were kind of submitted to the point that we thought he was going to Man United because he looked that way.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Let's move on to another player. Sepp Vandenberg. We've had a bid for Sepp Vandenberg come in for around 10 million, and we rejected that as well. We want closer to 20 million. I don't think we'll get that, but I think we probably will meet in the middle somewhere. Would you keep Sepp?
I'm only going to keep Sepp if he wants to stay. And I think right now he's very conflicted. He's kind of gone on record and said he would love to stay at Liverpool if it meant he was going to get a chance. But if he feels like he's not really going to get a chance and he's going to be way down the pecking order, he doesn't want to stay. And I'll be real, Cal. As good as you are, no matter who you are, if you don't have the mindset of, I want to stay and fight, you're better off going, bro. As much as I think he's a talent and I think he's improved.
Ooh, I think that's harsh to say he doesn't want to stay and fight. I think there's a thin line between staying and fighting and knowing that you're going to have limited chances.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. This is one thing, and I know they do it in their homeland players when they talk about transfers and stuff, yeah? I don't like it, him speaking about it so publicly like that. Like, bro, it's in everywhere, the athletic, everywhere. Like, these things we shouldn't really know. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, we shouldn't really be hearing those quotes from Sepp Vandenberg. It should still be a guessing game at this point. But he's kind of already said, he spoke about, and said like, I would love to stay, but if I've got to leave, then, and he also spoke about the price. Like, bro, allow it. Don't speak like that. Like, you at that point, I felt like Sepp was being too honest, and that's maybe his youthfulness. Because I feel like you didn't need to say all that. He could have just said, I don't know what's going to happen in my future. We'll have to wait and see. But he went into detail. The 20 mil they want for me, that's very, very high. Like, bro, come on, bro. Do you get what I mean? He didn't have to do that. Like, so that's why I say, bro.
I hear that, but we also accuse footballers of being a bit robotic. Isn't it a bit refreshing sometimes to just hear honesty?
Yeah,
I don't think he said anything disrespectful.
No, but he's putting us under pressure. Do you see what I'm saying? Because he's going saying, well, Liverpool want 20. They want 20, Like, don't say nothing. We'll sort that out behind the scenes. But the fact that he's gone and said that, bro, it's like it's everyone knows what we want now. Everyone knows the conditions, so to speak. Everyone kind of knows a 13, 14 million bid probably does get it over the line. And that probably is going to happen. But, bro, I think he was just doing a bit too much. Like sometimes, like, someone will just ask you one question and you end up telling everything, so to speak. I think he's done a bit of that. Do you know what I mean?
I hear it. So as of right now, he's probably third choice right back and fifth choice centre back.
Yeah.
Not really
Oh,
much he can do there, is there?
okay.
Chances are going to be very limited.
You're back. Oh, you're back. You back?
Yeah, am I back?
Yeah, you went kind of out of sync for your internet went a bit funny, or it was me. I don't know. It might have been me.
But yeah, he's fifth choice centre back and third choice right back. It's pretty the right is pretty much on the wall, right?
Yeah, I think he goes. It's a shame though, because I'll give you an example. Look at Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa, out of nowhere, so to speak, might have a reputation in the youth, but just stayed and made a name for himself. Like, I'm not trying to say it's as easy as what Kwanzaa made it look, and I guess circumstances have to make it easy for you as well, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Sepp could sit down and go, he could say to himself, I reckon he was going to get injured. And Virgil, they might limit his minutes a little bit this season. I might be able to get some game time here. Do you know what I mean? But nothing, bro. I think he's in the mindset of, I just don't want to be, like you said, like fourth choice. But bro, you shouldn't maybe be thinking like that. Like, try, bro. Dutch manager, new start. This ain't Jurgen Klopp. It's like someone said in the chat. Everyone start from scratch. Now is your time to impress. You're one of the only senior centre backs in pre-season, alongside Kwanzaa, so to speak. You might really impress the manager.
No, I hear you. You're right, Matt. I hear you. But at the same time, he might look at it and go, why do I waste a season potentially trying to impress a manager when there's 4 players ahead of me in one position that I can play, and there's 2 players ahead of me in another position that I could play? I might not even get League Cup games. I want to progress my career. I want to get into the Dutch squad. How am I going to do that at Liverpool with maybe 10, 15 games a season?
I hear that.
Because he's not better than Van Dijk. He's not better than Gomez. He's not better than Kwanzaa. He's not better than Ibu. So unless we have an injury crisis, and plus we want to sign another centre back, as I say, we as the fan.
Can't he play right back as well?
Yeah.
Right.
Let me ask you a question then. Would you? Again, I want to play Trent in midfield, but you and a few others are all right with Trent staying at right back, right?
I want to see Trent in midfield. I want to see what you can do.
Who would you start in midfield? Trent. Sorry, who would you start at right back? Trent or Sepp?
Yeah, because it would be Bradley if it wasn't Trent.
Well, it'd be Trent, Bradley, Gomez.
Yeah.
So again, he might be 4th choice right back.
Yeah.
And he can't play left back. Right back and centre back are the 2 positions he can play. So what can he do?
As things currently constructed,
it's not looking good.
But bro, at the start of pre-season, who would have said Kwanzaa would have been fighting Ibu for a starting place in Liverpool's starting 11?
Very true.
Do you know what I mean? Like, these things can happen. You get them unsung heroes out of a pre-season where you're like, you don't even see it. You're like, their pre-season was all right, and out of nowhere they're like banging on the door for minutes because they're
set move you like Kwanzaa did.
I don't know, bro. But I think he goes anyway. I think he does get sold because I think he wants to leave. I think he wants to play, like you said, week in, week out. Wants to develop, be an amazing player, and rightfully so. You got to, be a bit You have to be selfish and follow, what's best for you. He's gonna go and do that. It's just one of them things where it's like he's come back after all these loans, and he looked like he's improved dramatically.
No,
and it's like
he's been good.
It's like there's a play. You can see there's like a player there, bro. There's a player there. See, even Alonso, see Alonso's face. Alonso's like, yeah, there's a player there. Isn't it, Alonso? Yeah. Hello. You remember me?
So
you know what I'm saying, bro? Hello.
Come out from the other day.
For the other day, I saw you the other day. Like, was it 2 days ago?
2 days
ago.
You. Not the microphone. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
but I'm telling you, bro, there could be a player there. There's something we might never find out.
I'll ask you guys in the chat then. 2 options. You keep Sepp van den Berg but don't sign a centre back, or you sell Sepp van den Berg and buy a new centre back. What are you doing? There we go.
Hold on. No. Wait there. Wait. You said that so quick. What? Say that again. What?
All right. So two options.
Keep Sepp Vanderberg. Don't buy centre back.
Or
Yeah.
a new centre back, and you sell Sepp. There we go. Just as I thought. Okay, Alonso's laughing, bro.
To be fair, that was like a mid cough. She was just trying to gauge if she was being deadly serious. But I would say keep, but then we're stockpiling again, innit? And it goes back into the whole Endo sort of debate, doesn't it? I guess we need a more senior centre back. Do you know what's going to really annoy? Do you know what I'm worried about? Can I be very, very honest with you? Do you know what I'm worried about? He's going to go to another club and be absolutely sick. I don't know where he's going to go, bro. And I could be wrong. And we'll end up looking at him and he's like, it turns out to be some 50, 60, 70 million pound centre back in the future, like 3-4 years from now. And it'll be like, bro, this is the centre back that we had. We just didn't really have that belief that he was that good back then. Or we didn't see it. That's what I'm worried about, bro.
No, you're right. But that happens as well, though. That's
that
football,
it does,
right?
yeah, it does. That is football. That is football, but yeah, I don't know.
Right, let's have some super chats before we move on to our final topic. If you haven't already, guys, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Don't know if you've seen this. Steve Bruce has been linked to the Jamaica job.
What?
Bruce had a little oxtail and he's about that life now.
And that current goat yesterday was like, yeah, blood. No,
Yeah.
I mean,
He's been linked with the job quite heavily. What are you saying? Steve Bruce for the reggae boys.
Are you serious?
He might be able to do a job, I'm not going to shut it down. I wouldn't mind someone like Chris. I tell you who I'd like. I'd like Chris Hughton, for example.
I was going to say, but he did. Bro, that brother's been needing a job, like a serious job for a while, bro.
Yeah.
Compared to some of these other managers that have been given chances.
Mm.
But former players.
Darren Moore. I wouldn't mind Darren Moore, even though it's quite early in his career.
Yeah,
Darren
Moore,
quite early. But he probably wants more club football.
Agreed. But there's some managers though, bro, that like do you know what's so crazy? Remember when Southgate, before we knew he was leaving or whatever, remember Lampard at one point was being linked to that job,
Got the Jamaica job.
No, sorry, I'm talking about England job. But what I'm trying
Not lamps, bro.
Lampard said,
that man wouldn't take him seriously.
Lampard, Lampard.
I want this corn, move on. I'm a forward, fire for that.
What I was gonna say is Lampard being in contention for the England job shows you, like, not disrespect to Lampard, by the way, because again, but what has he done to even earn the right to be even in that conversation? That's what I'm trying to say.
He had a very good footballing career. That's the only thing.
That's it, bro. But in terms of managerial, you tell him, Alonso. Other than that, bro, there was nothing. He was terrible at Chelsea.
Still is terrible.
That's what I'm trying to say. And then he got linked with the England job, bro. I'm not joking.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me. We'll see how that goes. Shout out to Stro as well.
Oh, Stro, long time, G.
I
feel blessed, brother. You and the family.
Well. Guna Lee, not here for a long time, but a good time. Just wanted to ask Cav, he slept well last night. So that's basically, he sent me a picture of Trent hanging out with Jude and the Real Madrid boys and put bare laughing emojis and all of that stuff. So we know
he didn't send that to me. I would have went mad still.
I need Arsenal to capitulate again. I don't like Lee when he's like this. Big up to Herzman, who's become a new member. Not just become a new member, but gifted 10 people Kop-Ish memberships as well. So if you're one of the fortunate people who received one of those memberships, please make sure you go and give Herzman a shout out.
Big up Herzman. Raw, Alonso's not messing about, Alonso, yeah.
You said Alonso you saw at the park, is it? I told you.
No, not at all, bro. Alonso was so calm, innit?
When you get home, you start trouble, don't you?
So calm.
And you start trouble, don't you? And big up Tom Izzy says, how Matt felt when Endo signed last summer is how I feel when
Robert Downey Jr.
was cast as Dr. Doom. And Cal, try the M&S triple chocolate cereal. I haven't. Family later, bro. They do a triple chocolate cereal. That
Hold on.
If-
What kind of
I
cereal?
can't eat that. I can't eat that early in the morning. Not even I
Right.
could do
We
that.
need to really dissect what Mizzy's just said here.
Triple chocolate cereal.
No, but before we get there, firstly,
Oh yeah,
bro, I was
sorry, man.
shocked
Let me
when
go.
I.
And sort
Yeah,
out.
no, do your thing, bro. I'll do the supers. Mizzy, do you know how shocked I was when I saw Robert Downey Jr. as flipping Doom? I'm still trying to comprehend it. Like, although I think he can play the character amazingly well because he's a talented actor, yeah. He's Iron Man. It's hard to like. I can't see him in any other Marvel space other than him being Iron Man. That's gonna be so weird. The triple choc cereal sounds mad. I can't lie. Someone said it's goated. All right, Mizzy, I might have to try that. I'm putting that in the browser right now. M&S. Let me just so I don't forget that. I'm not gonna lie, Mizzy. You might have just got me into trouble here. Triple choc cereal. All right, it didn't come out. Yeah, M&S. Yeah. Let me see. We'll get into that still. I want to see that, but yeah, no. Oh, I see it. Is it called Triple Chocolate Crunch? Mizzy. Yo. This cereal thing's mad, you know. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The cereal looks mad still. Crazy. Big up Mizzy each and every time. But yeah, I'm still shocked at the Robert Downey Jr. thing. Trust me, my bro. Big up each and every time, Maggie. Big up John Conway. Callum said FSG for life. He damn more did say that, bro. He did. Big up John Conway each and every time, my bro. Gangandeep says, when FC starts acting like a club with serious intent to be the world's best, it's time I will start to like us again. LFC equals club I love but dislike. Rah. I hear that though, because right now it feels like we're not moving like a big club. Yo, big up my G, John the Second. Big up, bro. Each and every time, my G. Lack of opportunity to sign a six. It's a shame. It's like the club are pathetic right now. Nah, facts, bro. There's no lack of opportunity. We should be signing a six, in my opinion. I understand the whole needle moving part in terms of if you think it's not sure many, but that also says to me as well, like, you got to be careful because you can't just stick with something for the sake of it if you know that it's not good enough as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, man. And people, I just want to say as well, when my channel does release, I just want you guys to remember John the Second, he created the beats. You get what I'm trying to say? He created the tunes, the rhythms, bro. Big up John the Second. Big producer. You know John already. He's been on this channel many a times. So big up John. Just want to say thank you again, my G. John, too much quantity, not enough quality. I agree, bro. I agree. The squad's bloated. It's just quantity in it, but the quality, yeah, it's not really there, if I'm being honest. It should be better. Big up David. He says, do you think we should try Gravenberch in the number 6 role? Here's the thing. Gravenberch has kind of played something similar in Ajax, if I'm not mistaken, in his early days. I think he can do it, but he's got to be very disciplined. Can Slot get him to be that disciplined, and can he be a bit more aggressive as well? But I think, yeah, for me, it's a mentality for me with Gravenberch. Not like, it's not lack of physicality or technical ability. It's mentally. Remains to be seen, though, David. But I think he probably could. I don't know. I'm just gonna put mums. Yeah, that one's a bit mad still. What do you guys think Slot wants from a DM and his partner based on the preseason game? I don't fit considering how he built up. I agree. He wants someone like, I know this is gonna sound silly, but he wants a Rodri. That style of player. When I say Rodri, I don't mean it have to be Rodri. It means you can break up play, but you've also got to be press assistant. You've got to be able to play on the half turn. You've got to be able to break lines if you're passing. You've got to be also involved in not just phase 1, but phase 2. Do you know what I'm saying? That mold of a DM. For me, Pajami Firmino says, why are we paying for Edwards and Hughes' wages? Why are we paying for? Oh, why are we paying for? Oh, because I get what you mean. Because we ain't doing that, and I hear what you're saying, fam. I hear what you're saying. Big at yourself, bro. Hopefully something happens. S your mums again, you know. Pause. Rotted. That name is so aggressive. I'm mad.
Wow.
Damn, son. Think the fan base should focus more on what Slot wants from his six than what they want. Playing back to man, line breaking passes, progressing through phases, and tech is his focus, in my opinion. Zubamendi only. That's exactly what I literally said, bro. Before I saw this, so I agree. I agree with what you're saying, bro. That's what he wants. It's not about, it's not, obviously we can say what we would like. There's no harm in saying that, bro. Like, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But you're right also in terms of trying to identify what you think he wants based on, even if it's only one preseason game, and how you know.
If that's the case, who else? Who's out there? Who's out there that does that?
Probably say Zubamendi is probably the only one.
The only one
that I can think of. There probably is others, but that's the only one I can think of personally. Do you know what I mean? I'm just gonna say Destroyer. That is mad. You look names are deep. Hold on, are there more of these mad names, bro?
Wow, that's out there.
That is crazy. Still, Slot is great, guys. I'm an Ajax fan, and he's good.
Oh, big up,
bro. The name's mad though. I'm not gonna lie,
crazy.
G. Name's crazy. Real King says Alan Vera will be great. Him and Mac.
I don't think he's dynamic enough, and I don't think
Varela. Yeah,
I don't think he covers the pitch well enough, and I don't think dual wise he's that great either.
Fair play. I think he's good, but I don't know if I've seen enough of him, or what should I say? Now let me rephrase that. When I've seen him play, I haven't thought, oh my days, we have to go get him. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Like, I think he's good.
He's definitely good.
Do I think he's again, it's ain't shade. Do I think he's better than Endo? I think he's better than Endo. But I'm not gonna sit here and say you have to go get him because we got Endo, just because he's better.
Yeah.
It's gotta be substantially better. Do you know what I mean? Where there's no contest, so to speak. Makama says, if we get a DM, that means Tyler Morton won't get any game time, Cal.
Depending on what happens with Bichetic, it could be limited. I would loan Bichetic out for 6 months, though.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Does Slot see Bichetic as his number 6?
I think he does, but he knows he's not ready, though. Can't be. Been a year out, fam. I mean, don't get me wrong.
All right, so let me flip it, though.
Yeah.
Many of us presume that this is almost a free hit season for Slot, providing he gets top 4. Like, anything else is a bonus. Probably that's what the hierarchy see, right?
Yeah.
He could be looking at it going, well, if this is my year for a free hit, then I'll try Bichetic here for a season.
But do you know why I don't think he'll do that? The way he spoke about Trey says he really believes in youth development, and it's very risky to risk a player who's been out for a year and just throw them into the fold of being your first team number 6. If Bichetic doesn't have that injury, we're not having this conversation, in my opinion, in terms of whether Stefan done well last season or not. Let's say he played. I just think Slot would definitely think his style of play could definitely help me here. I'll give him a go. But you can't do that, bro, if a man hasn't played for nearly a year. That's my worry, innit? Do you know what I mean? Carl, I don't know if you saw, but I had a quick look at that. The cereal, the triple chocolate crunch, I think it's called.
Does it look good?
Bruv, it looks absolutely ridiculously good. And I'm not going to lie, fam. I might have to buy some tomorrow. Missy, you're going to get me in trouble, bro.
Buy it, bro.
But, wow, bruv, it looks good, you know. Where is it? Big up Jamrock. Sepp is better on the ball. Keep Sepp. Sell Gomez.
Wow.
I guess he means for centre back, obviously. If you had to choose between the two, who would you pick?
choosing Gomez. Oh, it's got white chocolate as well.
You saw what I saw in it. It's
Oh,
mad, isn't it?
No,
Bro, do you know what? But you know, so mad though, bro. I would have to buy either 2 or buy 1 and hide it. I can't let the kids see that. You're mad,
bro. White chocolate and milk chocolate.
bro. It's mad, isn't it?
Oh no.
This cereal looks elite.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to try it, innit?
I'm gonna have to buy it tomorrow.
I can't, but Tom Mizzy, bruv.
This is what I'm saying, bro. And I'm not even like these man on the sweets thing, but flipping heck, bro. Missy, this is crazy. Nah, do you know what? I can't even, yeah. Yeah. Pick up Missy. And you don't need milk. Pause. Just munch them. You know what, bro? It's so true. Because you know what's so crazy? You see, if Kyrie, was to get hold of this turns into I want to eat this at any point in the day. And it turns into I don't have no cereal, bro. 4 o'clock. I want the cereal. It's like, bro, you just want to yam it because there's chocolate in there. I'm not gonna lie, fam. Hopefully, Kyrie don't see this because Kyrie has a tendency to just out of nowhere just check out a stream, even though you should be in bed. But bro,
I didn't even tell you what Robbie did to me yesterday.
What did he do?
Him and Stevie eating their food, So when they eat, that's when I try and eat.
Yeah, same.
Lowers the chance of them trying to ask for my food, isn't it?
Yeah.
So imagine, Robbie scoffed down his food and he's like, Dad, can I have some water, please? Could you get me some water, please? I'm like, cool. But as I've come back from the kitchen, he's sitting in my chair with my fork in his hand, with my food in his mouth. I couldn't believe it, bro.
So man sent you to go get water just to jack your food.
Yeah.
All right, listen, that's my nephew, you know.
He don't give 2 F's, bro.
No, listen.
I couldn't believe it.
That is serious, you know. I'm not gonna lie, Carl. Yeah, you don't want him hanging around with me, you know. That's what it is.
Because
that's what it is.
It takes me for a mug.
Man said, Daddy, big man, just go and get me some water. Don't watch what I'm doing.
Just grab me an H2O, man.
Yeah, you do that.
I'm parched. Hurry up.
That is nah. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to think how I would react. You know, actually, Kyrie has done that before.
Well, I was stunned, bro. Like what? I was stunned.
But you're kind of shocked because you laugh it because you're just it's just not something that you'd expect. Because obviously you're going to the fridge, you're pouring out the drink. All these times they haven't made. Yeah, you're just thinking they're eating or he's waiting, and you get back. And you're just seeing big man in the chair. You're just like, what?
Made no sense.
Crazy.
But
I don't know. Big up, innit? Big up nephew, man.
Got getting bombs.
What's that?
He said, you're good. There'd have been furniture moving in my yard.
No, hey, you know what this one is, isn't it?
But they both do it. They actually both do it now. It's ridiculous.
It's mad, isn't it? I'm telling you, man. You see, kids, people, you probably know this already.
They don't rate me.
No, what it is, though, bro. They just watch everything you do. Everything you do. That's what it is, bro. So when you're speaking to the missus, it's like with me, bro. There's times Kai will mock me, you know, and I'm like, "Who you talking to, bro? Who you talking to?" He's like, and he'll say something like, "This is how I know Kyrie." Like, literally listen to it because he'll repeat something like he'll say something like, "I'm talking to you, fam." This is what he calls me, fam. I'm not your fam. I'm your dad. He's like, "Okay, fam." He'll do it to wind me up, bro, because he'll hear it. Yeah, or he'll say because when he's been on the phone, he'll be like, "Is the Uncle Kai on the phone?" And he'll listen to how I speak, or whatever. But I'm telling you, them man they are moving mad, bro.
Yeah, but they don't rate us.
They don't rate us, bro. you know what I mean? They just like the fact that they just get a free house on a free meal.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Love it.
Other than that, they're not rape, man. Bro. Crazy. Big up Alex. My birthday tomorrow. Can I get a beat? Pause.
Get the beat drop.
Yeah, the beat drop, bro. Big up Alex for your birthday tomorrow, bro.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, G. Happy birthday, Alex, for tomorrow.
Man, I watched that little video, and do you know how many people have left from that video? Or just Hendo's left, Klopp's left.
Yeah.
Matip. I'm gonna have to do a new one of that.
We have to do a new one. I was thinking that as well. I just didn't want to say it, bro. It's emotional. Andre can only keep one this summer.
Bro,
Trent or
Andre's
Salah.
Bridging, is this what you're doing, Andre?
Bro, I'll let you answer that.
No, hold on. Andre, is this what you're doing, bro, in public?
Man,
that's my good bridging,
straight away and was like, yeah.
Wow.
We're fighting right now. That's what you said.
Wow, so you're going to answer first, Matt? Or...
I was quite parched, so you know what I mean?
Dre, this is what we're doing here.
Maybe it parched.
Only keep one this summer, Trent or Salah.
Maybe a bit parched still.
Wow.
Boy, yeah. Yeah, man. Big up Andre, man. Big up.
Bro, Dre.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I can't answer that. I just can't. I'll be honest. I feel like I'm cheating the chat, but bro, if you're gonna keep one this summer.
Remember back in the day they used to do the towel trick, right?
That's what I want to do now, bro. Trust me. I don't. Hold on, I think my internet's going a bit funny.
Oh, I can see you moving still, bro.
Oh, bro.
Bro, Dre.
Nah, I'll be honest, man. Yeah.
I think if you're looking at a first 11, so if you're looking at it just from the first 11, I think we could cope better without Trent in the first 11 than Salah.
Oh, for me, actually, for you,
longevity wise, though, Trent.
Yeah.
No, from a longevity standpoint, no. Yeah. I would keep Trent. So if you're looking at the first 11, I'd keep Salah. If you're looking at longevity, I'd look at Trent. I'd keep Trent.
That's a fair answer, to be fair. The thing is, in a world, obviously, in the ideal world, you don't want to lose any in it. That's, you know what I mean? Because when you want to stay at the top, you want to keep your best players for as long as possible. You don't ever want to decide. And I feel like there's too many times at big clubs, or not in at big clubs, at clubs that are supposed to be big, like Liverpool, because we are, but sometimes we don't always act like it. We should never be in that, situation where we have to choose. We shouldn't need to choose, man. That's a horrible thing, to have to choose.
Andre Roberts, you're a nasty piece of work, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was savage. Savage. Matt what? Matt O'Reilly.
Matt O'Reilly and I'm gonna say João Gomez. Watch this.
Oh, I thought you say me, like Matt, and I was like, what?
Matt O'Reilly from
Celtic. Is it Celtic?
Yeah, Celtic. Yeah, I think he got something like 18 and 19 goals and assists last season.
Okay,
as in 18 goals, I think, and 19 assists or vice versa.
Yeah. I haven't really seen much of him, to be honest. I've seen more of João Gomez. I think João Gomez is a good player for Wolves still. I I would prefer João Gomez, but maybe that's just because I've seen more João Gomez. Let's have a look. T. Michael says, "Did you last see the Southport incident today, Travis?" No.
No.
What happened in Southport?
Can anyone enlighten us?
Yeah. When you're saying tragic, I know obviously you can only mean one thing, but I just don't know exactly.
I'll have a quick look on.
Yeah. We'll check that out, Mark, because I haven't seen it, bro. David Massett says, "Would you sell Simicast?" Simicast isn't high on the agenda to go and replace, in my opinion. I don't think that's a position where we need to think about replacing. I think you only do that if or when you've got the other positions covered. So centre back, DM, and forward. If you get those three in and you think there's a left back that we can get, like Alphonso Davies maybe, who could be on the free, but I still think he's going Real Madrid. Then you look at that. But for me, Simicast isn't a priority to replace. What about you, Cal?
Sorry, I'm just reading this Southport thing, man.
What happened?
Bloody hell. So I'll read the police from the Merseyside police report. It is with great sadness that today I am here to advise that 2 young children have died as a result of injuries sustained in a knife attack this morning. 9 other children have been injured. 6 of them are in critical condition. All of those have suffered stab wounds sustained during the attack. 2 adults are also in critical condition after being injured during the incident. A 17-year-old male from Lancashire who was born in Cardiff has been arrested on suspicion of murder and attempted murder and has been taken to a police station where he will be interviewed by detectives. That is as effed up.
Hold on. So have I got this correct? There was one. So this 17-year-old was going around trying to murder people, basically.
Children, effectively. Killed 2. Another 6 are critical. What the hell, man? Oh, man. Happened in Merseyside as well. See, Mike Owen and Robbie Fowler have been tweeting about it. Shout out to Pimpin' Distress, said he was on the MI6 watch list as well. Bloody hell, man.
He just walked into a kid's...
Oh my God.
I can't even...
That hits hard, man.
No, same. I'm just, it's making me feel emotional.
Yeah.
Because
that could have been anyone.
That could have been anyone. One thing is it's adults and like obviously gang violence with like teenagers and stuff, but we're literally talking about kids. Like I can't even fathom how those parents are feeling knowing that you sent your kids to school and you think they're in class and you hear something like that. I panic when I get a call from either the school or nursery and they just say my child is ill or my children are ill, one of them's ill. To hear that, I'm just praying for all the people that have been affected, for all people that even witnessed that. Like it's just horrific and it's disgusting and it just this is when I say people, man, like you just unfortunately people, this is the truth of the reality in my opinion. This is just my opinion, by the way. Unfortunately, the world is an evil place. It is. But there are good people in it. There's a lot of good people in it, but there's also a lot of evil people in it. And it's just one of them things where it's like you just struggle to understand.
Yeah.
I just struggle to understand stuff like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to say a lot about the person who did it, but I don't think I should say that.
Yeah, I know I want to as well, but we can't because you know how YouTube is and stuff. But there's so much I want to say. Like,
I don't want to promote.
Certain things, but just children, man. Like, children are pure. No child, like, I mean, every child that is born on this earth is pure.
Yeah. I pray for those parents and those children, man, and the families. That's just.
But it's disturbing. That's just shook me up to the core. It's disturbing.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, absolutely crazy, man. Yeah, I did not know about that.
No, neither did I.
Shout out to whoever it was that super chat. I can't remember who super.
Thank you for like letting. I know obviously it's not a nice thing to say, but thank you, like in terms of like letting us know in the know, so we know, it is, obviously you want to kind of know about these things, but you kind of don't. But that's a serious thing, So
yeah, crazy. Hard to talk about football after that because it's just it's a nothing subject in comparison to that.
No, for real.
Yeah. Dave says, would we sell Simicast? I wouldn't actively sell him.
Yeah. No, but
if he wanted to go though, then I would let him. I wouldn't actively look to sell him.
Yeah. There's some news from apparently Fabrizio.
He's basically just talking about Anthony Gordon again.
Yeah.
He's basically saying we still have interest in Anthony Gordon, but just jazzing it up in a different way. As I said earlier,
remain strong. He's a player. Yeah, there's a player that they really rate. Okay, Anthony Gordon's high on Liverpool list. We didn't know that. Internally, Liverpool are discussing the situation of Anthony Gordon in case they do something in the offensive positions. Gordon gave the green light in June. We know that this summer Liverpool are looking at the midfield and they are looking at centre backs. I don't know. Yeah, I guess
how did you know that?
Yeah. All I will say is this is nothing new. But at the same time, sometimes journalists do these things because they might have heard one thing and they feel like they need to regurgitate the news because this one thing has given them an inkling that something could be in the mixer, so to speak. I don't know. It remains to be seen. But yeah.
Final topic. So as of right now, as I said earlier in the show, Liverpool are the only team in any of the top 5 leagues to not sign a player so far. I think we've all discussed this DM situation. Are you worried we don't sign anyone at all, Matt?
Yeah, because the longer it gets, the longer I've got more time to worry. I mean, one thing is getting one signing or even 2 signings, but to have no signings, I don't know no club that can say they're a top club and make no signings and act like that. There can't even be a reason, if I'm being honest, why there's not even one signing. There's no logical reason if you're a top club. A club that does stuff like that is a club that just, I don't know, like they're languishing in like 15th or something, and they just have to sell players to balance the books, but they can't really make that many outgoings, like because they're in the red zone.
In the Prem, though, we literally are the only team in the Prem as well. Like who hasn't, like Fulham signed Emil Smith Rowe today, if I'm not mistaken. Like,
yeah, for 27 mil, rising to 34,
something like that.
But there's no way Liverpool cannot have a signing ever, surely, right? Even the year when we got Elliot, Sepp, Berg, and Adrian. Was it that? That was.
Yeah. We only signed Adrian because Mignolet left last minute, though.
Yeah, and that was bad. That was bad because back then Elliot was obviously he was a future prospect, and Adrian we already knew about, and Sepp Berg again future prospects. We bought 2 future prospects, and someone who we already thought from the get go wasn't good enough. There can't be a worse summer than that, surely, on the horizon.
So here's the thing. I think we will sign someone. I think we'll sign at least. I think we'll sign one player.
Just one.
Yeah.
Be honest, if Liverpool sign one player, would you
I'll
have
be
to
livid. I'll be
But
livid.
would you start thinking? Would you still consider us a top club?
Ask me that in a year's time.
Because I'll be real, bro. What top club only makes one signing? And it's not for being greedy or just for the want of having players. It's more the Premier League is moving quickly. You cannot rest on your laurels. The teams that you finished above, like Aston Villa, are moving. Aston Villa aren't going crazy, but they're making good signings.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Ali is right. We only signed Konate one summer.
Oh, flip. And where did we finish that summer?
This following season after signing Konate,
Yeah.
we almost did the quad.
Oh, yeah. See, we're like the worst example, isn't it?
If you actually look at it, we only signed one senior player, the following season we actually got on a bit of a madness.
All right, but
We won the Premier League after signing Adrian, and we competed for the quad. Won the FA Cup and Carabao Cup after signing Konate.
But do you think that only works under the old regime?
Sorry to cut you, though. Diaz did come in January.
Oh, yeah. So it was two. It was two.
All right, so let me switch it then.
It was two.
Let's say we only signed one player in the summer,
Yeah.
and then we signed one player in January. Would you be all right with that?
I wouldn't be up until January because I'd only be thinking we'd have one signing. I wouldn't know that we're going to get the second signing. So I'll be livid, bro. You know what I mean? I'll probably feel better once that second signing happens. It'll be like, okay, we've got two players. Bro, here's the thing. If Liverpool, there's no so many. This is why it's tough. Let's just say we got an all-conquering deal. Let's just say we got Zubimendi. The majority of the fan base is happy. But we didn't buy a centre-back and we didn't buy a forward. We'll be so happy with Zubimendi and we'll be thinking, all right, we've missed the boat again. But if we rectify that in January, something could still run. But it has to be of that quality, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
it has to be of a high quality.
No, I hear you.
So unless that happens,
I'm going to ask a question here, and I think my answer is going to trigger a lot of people. That's not my intention, but I know it is. If I said to you, what is the most important position we need to address this summer, what would you say it is?
I would still say DM. I know you're going to say centre back.
I'm not.
Oh my gosh, you're going to say the attack.
I'm going to say right wing.
Right wing.
Yeah. I swear to God, I'm not trying to be hipster and I say that because we have quantity in those other positions. Even though we lack quality, we don't have quantity in the right wing position. We have one man. We have one man.
All right.
One man for the right wing, yeah. One man. We have one man. We have one man for right wing.
All right, what's this?
Don't get me wrong.
You threw a jab. No, you threw a jab, and I'm going to throw back another. I'm going to throw back out. What's it? I'm going to throw a jab back at you. Yeah. Pause. You're saying we've got one man again for the right wing. DM spot, fam.
As of right now,
is it the same thing?
Nah, because of right now, even though the quality is not of a high standard, we have 4 players who can play in that position.
Cal, but
Matt, I wonder again. Do you know? Let me be clear before you.
I know what you're gonna say. but hear me out. What I'm gonna say. Besetic has been out for a year. McAllister can play the 6, but we know that's not his favorite.
Not ideal, yeah.
Ideal. And then you've got Tyler Morton, who and Endo. But Endo's really the main one, yeah? As things stand. Just like Cal Salah, as things stand, is the right winger for Liverpool. it's the same thing, bro. Do you want to know why? Even though I'm going to go by your logic, Jota can play on the right.
John, I know, John. 15 million euros, bro.
It's mad, isn't it? Jota can play right wing, even though I don't like him there. Diaz can play right.
You know they can't, man.
Bro.
You know they can't.
Cal, Jota's played many a time right wing, you know.
Not many a time, man. He's played
there a few times under Klopp.
Man, you know he
especially when there's been injuries. No. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying I agree or like it, but you're going off the same basis of, all right, Tyler Morton can play there even though he's a 6/8. But Sepp's been out for a year. Endo's the main DM, and McAllister is basically Diaz on the right, but better, a little bit better.
You've hit me with a great hook. I'm stumbling back towards the cage now. This is where I hit my counter right now.
I go.
What happens if Salah gets injured?
What happens if
that's what Joe Rogan would say right now?
Wait,
that?
that's a very good haymaker you laid there. But hear this now. But what happens if Endo gets injured?
Then Bichette and Tyler Morton.
Bichette has been out for a year. That's the equivalent of Jota playing on the right hand side, though.
And I ask you again: if Salah gets injured, what happens, bro?
Wasn't it you? No, just Diaz.
Diaz, gonna get you goals and assists, yeah.
I'm just saying, I might not like it, but he can play there.
Is Diaz gonna get you goals and assists from right wing?
That's not for me to decide, bro, or for me to even know that. I'm just saying, you're asking me if he can play there. He can play there. What it is, bro, it's like when you play Football Manager, yeah? You know when you got like the favorable position or whatever, like, bro, Diaz's one is not, it's
orange
not, it's
for the
prime.
right wing.
Yeah,
orange.
It's orange, amber, innit? It's the same thing, though, if I'm being honest, I wouldn't even trust Tyler Morton there for the, like, if Endo actually got injured, bro, for a season, just like Salah, would you trust Tyler Morton in the 6, bro, for the whole season? I don't think you would. As much as you rate him. Tyler Morton away at the Etihad. Cal, you're going to put all your faith in him. I don't think you are. I think you'll think he'll do well, but there could be that game where, it's a bit peak.
Fair enough. I'd rather see Morton play centre midfield than see Kai Gordon right wing now.
But why would it have to be Kai Gordon?
Because that's what it probably have to be.
What about Soboslai? Could he? Remember, we're just talking about someone filling in. I'm just saying.
No.
All right. I'm just saying.
It's about to be a long end to the summer. It really is. Big up Jade Activist says, can Diaz get us GA for the left wing, let alone the right wing today, man? That's
man.
Harsh, man.
Out of order, bruv.
No, Jay, man. That was an RKO out of nowhere, man.
Jay's a menace, you know.
Do you know what? I have a feeling that if Diaz stays, I think he has a good season for us.
But I think the same thing about Gakpo, though. Do you get what I'm saying? I think either of them will do well. Oh, Cal, your internet went a bit mad still.
I'm back now. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I think if Diaz stays this summer, I think he'll actually have a good season for Liverpool next season, yeah.
Yeah, he has the ability to do well, so why not? Same thing with Gakpo. I think he can do well too.
Yeah.
So remains to be seen, though. I hear what you said about the Salah team, but we gotta get a DM, man. I understand the whole Salah injury thing. I do, bro. I really do. But I don't think you really deep it. If Endo gets injured, we are finished. And Endo's not even like. I feel like we can get away with Salah.
Are we really finished if Endo gets injured with Bichette and Morton potentially still there?
But Bissette's been out for a year. Look at Lavia. It's the same thing. Apparently, Lavia's been looking horrible in pre-season.
No, I hear, but Chelsea have no structure.
No, I know, but it's kind of expected because he's been out for a year.
No,
so
but but Chelsea are getting pumped 4-1 by Celtic.
I know, like
with full strength team almost.
The full strength, yeah, they're getting battered, bro. If Endo gets injured, we're relying on Besetic to just all of a sudden just be amazing, or Tyler Morton to just step up to the plate, or we'd have to put Mac there. But that's the same thing as putting Jota on the right wing. Jota can get goals. It just won't be that traditional right wing performance that you would expect because Jota's not a winger. Jota is a centre forward. I'm just saying, bro. If we don't get a DM, this one's on you, bro. We'll be like, Cal wanted the right winger. Cal thought the right wing was more important. If we get one signing,
it's on me.
All right, if we get Anthony Gordon instead of say Edison, you got a lot to answer for.
Do you think
you'll be happy?
Do you think Besiktas is better than Endo?
But he's not ready, bro. Injuries.
Do you think
he's not ready? As things stand, you go.
Do you think Morton's better than Endo?
I would. Again, I've only really seen him in the preseason. I would like to think he is, bro.
Okay, so if Endo was to get injured, effectively there's two players that you rate either on a level.
One of them I'm relying to get over the injuries, which is not good, bro. You should never have to rely on the player who's just come back from injury to save you, bro.
No, I agree.
Remember, at least on your right wing spot, where you've got Soboslai, Jota, whoever, none of them are injured, bro, or just coming back from an injury. You know what I'm saying?
Jota might be.
Oh yeah, true. Let's not jinx that. But not one of them just had a year out, bro. Stefan's had a year out. Stefan's almost that like that's just lucky that he's even available at this point. Do you know what I mean? Let alone put him into the conversation. It's more Tyler Morton and McAllister that we should be thinking of, because they're probably ahead just due to like being like minutes and stuff. If I'm being honest, not talent, just minutes. Well, McAllister talent, but yeah.
Well, Matt, we'll wrap up there. We still don't know what's going on with Liverpool. All we do know is right now we're the only team not signing anyone. Man United are signing players. Chelsea look like they're going to sign more. Arsenal just signed Calafiori, look like they're going to sign more. Man City have signed one. They don't actually look like they're going to sign anyone else.
They got Sabia, innit?
Boy, oh boy, time will tell. Matt, I'm trying to think what we've got coming up.
Hold on, we got the game. We got a game on Thursday morning, Wednesday night. As you lot would say, is it?
I need to double check. Let me check now.
I think so. Innit? We got Arsenal in it or Man United.
We got Arsenal. Yeah, got Arsenal. We have indeed.
Yeah,
got Arsenal.
Hold on, Cal. I think we missed. Someone said we missed some supers. Have you got them, or if I'm not, I can read them.
Got them. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Jack says Liverpool should go all out for either Schumann or Camavinga. Both can't play at the same time. Nah, they ain't coming, man. They ain't leaving this Real Madrid team right now.
Yeah.
The Hersman said, guys, I would be surprised if we signed anyone. Remember, this team was a project under Klopp. If it wasn't for injuries, VAR, and some F-up referee decisions, we could have won it all. We also rode our luck a lot as well, Hersman, bro. We did ride our luck a lot. Also goes on to say, I'll be in Philly for the game against Arsenal. Hey, big up yourself, man.
All right, big up Hersman,
man. Jay says, Matt doesn't think any young player is ready.
Bro, that is... Bro, Besetic is ready, but he's been injured, bro. He's the one player, I'll say straight off the bat, I think has the quality straight away to go to the first level. But you can't with the injury, bro. You can't just be like, oh, yeah, well, we know your quality, so just throw you in there. Bruv, we got players, but you have to be careful with the youngsters, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because not everyone's going to be a Conor Bradley or a Trent when they came through. It's not always going to be like that. Do you know what I mean? But we got talented youngsters, man.
We have indeed. But yeah, people, we'll be back for the game then. So make sure you. Well, do you know we'll be back before then? We'll have Kopish catch-ups between now and then. So make sure you look out for that. If you haven't already, do smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also share this on social media as well. Shout out to, I don't know if the person necessarily wants to be named, but I'm gonna shout out to the person who's chopping up these clips and putting them on social media. You know who you are. We really appreciate
big up. You know who
great.
you are. Big up each and every time, bro.
Yeah, I'm not mentioning your name just in case you don't want people to know it's you. But if you are happy for us to mention your name, I'd love to be able to big you up in public and say thank you. But yes, people, it's been another one in the books. We'll see what happens over the next few days. But for now, we say thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in and listening. Until we see you next time. Stay here, by the way, guys. You'll be redirected to Monty's channel, Big Six Bants. Me and Jamie will be over there in about 15 minutes' time. So make sure you tune into that. Until we see you next time, people. Enough love, enough respect, enough blessings. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kop-Ish and we're out, people. Take care.
Love.
Thank you.